So today is the big day. We are now launching the official release of our licensing opportunities within Sync Academy. And I was really blown away. I woke up this morning and we've already had 8 members sign up before 8 a.m. right now in my time. So this is very popular. As I said, we are only allowing 50 new members to join us every single month starting today. So 8 of those spots are already gone. So I don't know how long the rest of the spots will be available, but I can guarantee you they will be gone fairly quickly. So if you are interested in Sync Academy, you're interested in these licensing opportunities and all the benefits that come along with Sync Academy, do not sit on this. Don't wait, and please don't come complaining to me in a couple of days because you just wanted to wait for a little while and then there's no more spots. So please do just secure your spot. The link to sign up will be in the description box below, and it's also the first comment below this video. I've also sent out an email to all members. So if you're on my mailing list because you've gone through one of my free courses, then you've also got the link in your inbox. So wherever you are, you should be able to get access to this if this is something you want to do. I do want to make sure you guys are aware there is a 30-day money-back guarantee with Sync Academy, and it is a month-to-month subscription. You can cancel anytime you'd like. You can join us for just a month. You can join us for 6 months. You can join us for years if you'd want to. I only want you to stay with us for as long as you're feeling that Sync Academy is making a difference for your sync licensing career. And that's really what these licensing opportunities are going to be all about. One of the questions I got from my video yesterday was, okay, well, what kind of music do you need for this first opportunity? I don't know if I should join if I don't know if I can make that kind of music. Great point. I won't dive into the specifics of all of the references and all of the details and the notes that our library owner gave us, but I can tell you that it's 90s big beat music. So think Prodigy. If you're familiar with that band from back in the 90s, go listen to some of their music. It's energetic, it's exciting, it has a warmth to it. So that's really where we're going with this first opportunity. But as I said also in yesterday's video, every month these will swap out. So we're not going to just do 90s music every single month. So next month it might be hip hop or it might be orchestral. Mike, the library owner, has a whole range of different types of genres and music that he's going to need as we move into the rest of this year and into 2023. So as I said before, no matter what kind of music you make, there probably will be an opportunity for you in your particular strong suit. But even if you're not, I mean, I've never really produced anything in the 90s big beat sort of genre, but I would definitely give this a shot if I were in the beginning stages of my career, because sometimes you don't know what you're really great at until you give it a shot. So wherever you are, whatever genre you feel like you do well in, at least give one track a shot for these opportunities and see. Maybe you do really well. Maybe Mike really likes your track. He accepts it and then makes you think, man, maybe I can actually do a little bit more in this style or in this genre. So it never hurts to at least experiment at least for one track. And please do always bring new music to these opportunities. Don't try to fit old tracks that have already been completed or you wrote before you were even getting involved in sync licensing and try to craft them to work for this. Start with fresh music with a fresh DAW session. I'm telling you, that's how you'll learn the most, and that's definitely how you're going to increase your odds of getting placed in these opportunities, okay? So as you guys log into Sync Academy, if you guys join us today, you'll see here on the featured section, this is where our licensing opportunity is. All you gotta do is click on that and you'll see all the terms. There's a non-disclosure agreement. You'll have references listed, all the kind of stuff. The naming convention too, when you guys submit your tracks for these opportunities, you do need to name your files properly. Mike's a strict stickler on that. And if your files are not named properly, he will not review your track. And I support him on that because I've offered many licensing opportunities and I'm also a strict stickler on making sure you're following along with guidelines and all that good stuff, okay? And of course, if you guys didn't catch it yesterday, the brand new course that all of you guys get access to when you join is the Sync Business Master Course right down here. And this has previously been something that I've offered only really syndicate members or as an optional add-on course that was $299, basically $300. But this is now included in your Sync Academy membership, which is only $19.99 a month, okay? You're getting thousands of dollars worth of access to valuable services and a platform for 20 bucks a month. I really think you just can't really beat that. In fact, I'm really debating if I should raise the rate on just basic Sync Academy membership into 2023. So definitely take this as a hint that you might not be able to get this cheap of a monthly rate locked in for as long as you want to stay with us. You might not get that again unless you join us fairly soon. One of my policies with my company, I have never raised subscription rates on anybody who signed up with a course of mine or a subscription, okay? So if you signed up, I have members actually that joined Sync Academy when I first launched it 4 years ago, and I launched it for $9.99 a month. and they're staying there. I'm never raising their rates as long as they keep their subscription active and they want to keep using the platform. I'm just doing that because I hate when companies just send you a notice saying, hey, we're just raising your rates. And it's like, well, I didn't really agree to that, but okay, so I don't like doing that to people. So I want to make sure that you guys know that whatever rate you sign up for any of my services, it's going to stay there until you decide to cancel. Okay, so it's just guaranteed, locked in. So we have all these courses here you're going to get access to on top of those licensing opportunities. If you're brand new, this is also a nice little tip for anybody who's brand new to Sync Academy today. Go through, click on Sync Academy tutorials. This is the second one right down here. Is kind of our nuts and bolts of the sort of the technical aspects of producing, mixing, and mastering. See this first one right here, music licensing basics. It might be sort of not extended like that, but click on that, and there's a lot of videos here, as you'll see. There's a lot. I don't know, probably 30 or 40 of them. Please just start with the Sync Starter checklist. Go to the genres, how to name your tracks. Like literally try to follow these in order, and maybe just do a couple a day. You don't got to do them all. If you want to, be my guest. But I'm guaranteeing you by the end of this first section here, this is just one tiny section of what we offer with our tutorials in Sync Academy, you will be so much more prepared and ready to succeed in this business than you've ever been before. So any new members that join today, or any of you guys that just joined and you're watching this video, please go through this. This will answer pretty much 90% of your questions. And then you can go into, if you, let's say, let me collapse these a little bit. Every single one of our tutorials and all of our videos are categorized by the genre or the topic, essentially. So as you can see here, depending on what genre you produce or what you're interested in learning, we have a whole subject dedicated to it. So, and there's a lot. I'm actually going through these realizing, wow, we've got a lot of even just categories. These are crazy. So all of these, right, from all of our different genres that we cover to learning how to create custom music, tension music, you can watch me completely create a track from scratch. I know some people are really interested in my personal approach and how I do it. So this is where I have a completely blank DAW template, and I just show you how I do everything. Sound design, business skills, Q&A videos. I've done some Q&A videos exclusively for Sync Academy members. You can do that. We have agreements and contract templates right here. So if you want to get like a co-writer agreement or a work for hire agreement, and you don't know what those mean, and you want to get a template that you can use, this is where you can do that. If you want to learn about how to produce really licensable vocals with your music, or learning about video game production, this is also something that Mike really helped put together for us because he had some experience with that. And I also have done some consultations here on the platform, and so as you can see here, if you want to watch some of those that I've done, you actually have access to those as well. So you literally can get lost. I will caution you, you will get lost if you try to go through all of these in one day, and you probably will feel overwhelmed. I do apologize for that, but just remember, you don't have to do all this at once. It's a marathon. You can take a little bit at a time. And one of the coolest things about Sync Academy is we have this amazing, a lot of our new members are already kind of signing in this morning and checking in, and I'm going through and welcoming them and all that good stuff. But this is the place where if you have a question, a comment, a concern, you're feeling demotivated, whatever is going on in your life, this is a main feed where you can basically post those questions, ask what's going on, and just get some feedback and get some sort of helpful hints and tips from people who have either gone before you, myself, or other members that have done it. It's just, we have so many resources, so many minds here. I think we have still over 1,000 members that are a part of this community, and we definitely have a ethic here, which is all about problem solving and positivity and optimism. So we are not complainers here. We are not going to bitch and moan and whine about when things don't go our way. We can definitely feel frustrated. You're welcome to feel however you feel, but we always try to look towards the solution, or how do we bounce back from this, or how do we help each other. So I've noticed that from some of the members that have given me feedback about their experience, that it's the best sync licensing community that I've ever been a part of, because we are so dedicated to solutions and being optimistic and focusing really on just what we can control, which is not much. All you can really control in this business is how high quality your music is, in terms of spending some time honing your skills, working on your mindset, very, very, very important, and doing your best to follow a brief. And that's what you guys are going to get with these licensing opportunities right here. This is going to be the first time for many of you guys to actually get a real brief, follow along with it, listen to the references, submit to it, and see how close you got to the actual final result. What Mike is going to do at the end of the month for every licensing opportunity is post a video explaining why he chose some of the tracks that he accepted onto the album. But he's not going to give everybody feedback. He can't possibly do that with the amount of work that he has going on. And I've definitely given him that blessing to say, no, you don't need to give everybody feedback. But yeah, if you can just put out one video at the end of the month, kind of explaining to people where you got your ideas and what was your thinking and what were your ears telling you as you heard these tracks that got accepted. Even if you didn't get your track accepted, you can watch that video and you can A/B compare what was going on with the tracks that did make it onto it versus yours. Sometimes it's a bitter pill to swallow. It's not an easy thing to, understand or to even hear. But I'm telling you, that is the path towards getting better. That is the path to success, is you have to be honest with yourself and you have to really be looking at successful composers, some successful tracks, and seeing what they have in common and what's different between them and what you're doing. And when you start to notice those differences, you can start making corrections and changing things and getting your tracks to the point where they do get accepted onto opportunities like this and potentially get placements and start you earning royalties, okay? Another question I had from yesterday's video is, do these terms for these opportunities include upfront money and back-end money? I can't give you any specifics in terms of percentage splits or anything like that. That's all non-disclosure, but I can tell you that yes, there is upfront money if you get a placement, and you will get back-end royalties with these opportunities, okay? So there's definitely the two forms of payment that you can expect with these opportunities. So I wanna make sure you guys are clear on that. Above and beyond that, I cannot get into the specifics because, again, the only way that you'll be able to learn about all the specifics is you have to be in Sync Academy for these exclusive opportunities, and you have to come read the non-disclosure agreement and obviously read the brief for yourself. And when you post a track, you are agreeing to the non-disclosure. So please, for everybody also that's brand new to Sync Academy, or maybe you're joining us today, got to keep your mouth shut. We got to be very, very careful about not posting this stuff outside of Sync Academy, even talking to other people online about this kind of stuff. We need to respect Mike and his company, Reverse Play, to ensure that he keeps coming back to give us these opportunities, because if he finds that people are spreading this stuff all over the place and causing headaches and nightmares, he's going to be gone in 2 seconds. And I don't blame him, and it'll be a real bummer for all of you guys that really want to submit. So please do. I do trust, I think 99% of all of you guys are going to respect that. There's always the 1% that sometimes gives me headaches. So I'm just trying to be as cautious as I possibly can about that. But let me play this real quick a trailer again, kind of a little like a reel essentially of what Mike's company does, so you can kind of see and get an idea for some of the brands that he's actually gotten some placements already with his company. So there you guys go. Very big brands, very big opportunities, very big clients that they have been able to secure. So you're definitely going to be in great hands if you can work and get your tracks accepted onto this opportunity. Let's see, what else would I want to cover? You do need to submit your tracks through these posts, okay? So we don't do any private messaging to Mike, we don't emails, nothing like that. Everything needs to go through this post. It'll make it a lot easier for him. And he's been made aware of that. So if anybody is trying to like send him private messages or trying to get some like private feedback or something like that and bothering him essentially, he's gonna let me know, and you might just have I'll be nice probably today and give people probably a warning. But if I'm in a bad mood, I'm not feeling good, I might just cancel your membership altogether and just ban you from coming back, because I really protect our licensing partners. Right now, Mike is the only one that's offering his opportunities, but I do think that we might get some new libraries coming into 2023 that might do something similar, and I'm gonna be very, very guarded with them. I'm not guarded, but I'm going to protect them fiercely, because I want to make sure that they're not being given headaches and homework, but we're really be giving high quality licensable music that they can use with their catalog so that you guys can also benefit as well. So just make sure that you are respectful of that. So once again, the link is below. Those spots are going quickly. I'm sure a few have gone by the time I finished recording this video. So don't sit on it, click on it, learn more about it. And I'm happy to have you guys in here. When you do join Sync Academy, by the way, post. Some of our new members are doing this already and introducing themselves. Please do this, like Omar here is doing it. post in the main feed and let us know who you are, a little bit about your background. I'd like to kind of get to know who's joining, what you're trying to get out of this platform, and what your intentions are. And it also helps us to kind of build more of a feeling like there is a live, active community here on the platform. So please don't be silent, don't be passive, just kind of sitting on the sidelines. Be active and post, and we'd love to meet you and have you join this amazing, really positive sync licensing community.